The year 1834 was a period when the aggressive, controversial policies of President Andrew Jackson and the Democratic Party intensified, marked by actions widely considered illegal, unethical, and deeply prejudicial, particularly toward Native Americans and the nation's financial structure. The administration's central pursuit of Indian removal continued, a policy of racism and genocide that historians describe as ethnic cleansing. Though the Indian Removal Act was passed earlier, 1834 saw the unrelenting pressure and enforcement of its provisions. This year was crucial in the displacement of the Muskogee or Creek Nation, a process that involved fraudulent treaties and the systematic seizure of their ancestral lands in the Southeast. Jackson's administration continued to reject the sovereignty of Native American nations and effectively nullified the Supreme Court's 1832 decision in Worcester versus Georgia, which had affirmed the Cherokee Nation's rights. Jackson's refusal to enforce the ruling was a direct, illegal action that set a clear precedent for the forced relocations and the profound suffering that would define the Trail of Tears. The administration's focus was not on fair dealings, but on clearing millions of acres of fertile land for white settlement and the expansion of the slave economy. Concurrently, Jackson pressed his destructive campaign against the Second Bank of the United States, a conflict known as the Bank War. Having vetoed the bank's recharter and won re-election, Jackson took the highly manipulative and unethical step of ordering the complete withdrawal of federal deposits from the bank in 1833, a move that went into full effect throughout 1834. This action was unilateral, bypassing Congress and placing the nation's funds into various state banks, derisively called pet banks, which were often led by Jackson's Democratic political allies. The move was widely seen as an illegal seizure of control over the nation's purse and a gross abuse of executive power, leading to the Senate formally censuring King Andrew in March 1834. The Bank War, driven by Jackson's deep suspicion of concentrated financial power and a desire to dismantle an institution he deemed corrupt, had the immediate and negative consequence of causing a sharp contraction of credit and sparking a financial panic across the country, damaging the economy for political gain. Furthermore, the Democratic Party was solidifying its use of the spoils system, a practice where government jobs were openly doled out as rewards for political loyalty and partisan service rather than merit. This system was a form of political manipulation that fostered corruption and cronyism, using the federal government's patronage to strengthen the party's grip on power and elevate their supporters.